Turn it on. Turn the camera on. We're ready.
It is on.
Yeah, it's on. Sorry. You guys, look at these boots, though. Have you seen it lately? Oh,
That's a tag on the bottom.
That'll let you know it's brand new.
Yeah.
Check that out. But it's like we're gearing towards they're festive.
Yeah.
Millennial. God.
Oh wait, they're coming for me, guys. Shit.
Oh Lord,
coming for me.
Anywho, today's another episode, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this, you guys. Today's a super exciting day. There's a lot of good energy, and we're wrapping things up. It's getting.
We're
close
almost
to
at the end of the season. Yeah,
end of the season, and it feels so good. And this has all been a dream come true. Thank you for doing this with me. Okay. So let's just get to the meat.
Okay.
Meat of it. So today we have another amazing guest coming to department.
Motherfucking Leesy.
Motherfucking Leesy. This girl's super gorgeous. I think I just know her from Instagram.
So I know Leesy. Okay. We met at. I did a photo shoot.
Oh, we're gonna talk when she gets here. Talk about how we met.
We met at a photo shoot, but I'll let Leesy tell the rest of the story.
Okay.
It's not that great, but it is great because it's all about making connections.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the story how we met isn't extravagant, but I feel like what is to come is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
She's an amazing expressionist.
And
I like that
word.
We're
gonna dig into that term because I really want to know what that even means. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Cool, I like
that. I think, expressionist, I think is like, we're just kind of putting everything in one.
Well, let's talk about it with her.
Pot, right? Okay. Yeah. We'll let her tell. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, she should be pulling up any moment. We're just gonna chill out. I needed some champagne. I'm gonna pour myself some champagne.
Wait, we didn't even tell them. Oh, we didn't do the regular intro. Welcome to the department, you guys. Oh. A place where music, art, creativity, and good vibes come together under one roof. We're just so used to this now. We forgot we were on the show.
Okay. It's natural. Anywho, she'll be pulling up any moment. So, yeah, I'm gonna pour myself something up. All right. Pour me something too. Okay.
Okay, back to
okay, so we need to look up these questions so we know what we're gonna be asking the expressionist. Hey. Go ahead, the door should be open. Come in.
Oh.
Yo,
what's
good? How you guys doing?
Good.
You look great.
Thank you.
So do you. I'm loving these pants.
Oh, thank you.
Sit down.
You gotta say hi, style.
Style.
What's good,
How
Style?
How are you today?
Pleasure. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, come take a seat.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Thank you.
No, you're too fly. Do you want to keep your jacket on or you want me to take it? I can hang it up.
I'm macking for now.
Yeah,
I'm a little cozy.
yeah.
For me.
Okay. All right, you guys. Motherfucking Leesy is in department.
Leesy.
So excited.
The motherfucking apartment.
The motherfucking apartment.
What y'all sipping on?
A little bit of champagne. We're gonna pour you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't trip.
Let's get to that.
I was
Actually,
gonna say, I'm vibing.
All right, y'all. Give us one moment. We're gonna get situated, pour us up some drinks, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have a little conversation.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Bitch.
Hey, we are rolling. We are at the department with motherfucking Leesy. Let's go.
Welcome back, you guys. Welcome. We are staying here at motherfucking Leesy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Good. I'm super excited. I want to know more about you.
Yeah.
So I want to dig into it.
Yeah, we got a chance to check out, a little bit of everything you do. Instagram these days is like your portfolio. So
it really is.
Yeah, so we got
really
to check that out, and we are very interested in.
Intrigued.
Yeah, intrigued. And yeah, what you do. The first question is, how did we meet?
Okay, true.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I believe it was like almost a year ago, right?
Wow,
It's about to be a year ago.
Yeah.
It really
Um,
so.
I believe it was you.
Yeah,
And you,
yeah, we met, yeah.
and this brand 28 Shades of Magic. They
28 Shades
do
of, yeah, that's
a
what it was.
Black History Month project.
It's like
And
an annual thing they do.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So I was the photographer for it. So you came through to the studio. It was cute in the series. I shot digital and film. So I believe that is how we met.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you weren't able to come through.
No.
But
Yeah.
so that's why I was excited to do this. I was like, okay, cool. I'll be able to meet both of you guys.
Yeah, and mind you guys, I was so sick that day. Like, I almost didn't go. I had a fever.
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah, we got you
stuffed
in and out,
up.
though.
Yeah,
Got you
yeah,
in and
y'all
out.
did. Like, they expedited me to the
Yeah.
front. And yeah, I felt like I was contagious. Like, I felt like I was contagious in a way. But they were like, get her in and get her out. Like, so I was like, damn, I felt like I didn't. I mean, it's. But I really was. They didn't need me around there because I really had some cooties. It was.
Yeah, no. But your portrait came out very beautiful.
It did.
So even
Thank
though
you
were, you weren't feeling well, we still worked it out,
You captured me. You
Yeah.
did. The best you could because I was really, really out of it that day.
No, it worked out. And shout out 28 Shades of Magic.
Yes, 28 Shades of Magic.
Yeah, thanks for the feature.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. Okay, so on your Instagram, we saw that you consider yourself an expressionist as opposed to, a lot of people are like creative, musician.
I'm
this,
very
that.
curious about this personally because I've never heard that. I had never heard that term before I saw it on your page. So
Okay, true. So the term expressionist is actually like a modern like art movement that actually originated in Germany to describe like expressionism, which is like an art movement that is based off of like psychological experiences rather than like physical objects. However, when I use it, it's just me like a synonym for artist. Feel me?
Okay, yeah.
It's just me
it's a
saying
fly
that
way to say it.
I do.
like
Yeah,
that.
because I'm just expressive. People literally be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, your hands are expressive." I'm like, "Damn!" Like, okay, cool. So anytime like I wake up, I want to work on something. Like it could be either like, oh, I'm dancing. Like lately, Ariana Grande's Seven Rings has been like this song that I have to move to. I wake up and I'm doing choreography to it, and I'm just like, all right, Leesy. But then boom, I gotta finish finish editing this commercial I directed, or I'm writing a song. So because I have different forms of expression, I just like to say expressionist, and I feel like artist sounds like specifically you're a painter.
Yeah, it
or
does.
Like,
when you say artist,
words
like,
have like specific vibes to them. So I kind of stole the expressionist label.
I love it. I love it. It's a vague term. Is what you say. It's vague, so it really helps to encompass everything you do because it's not so specific. And so
I rocks with that
that.
actually.
Yeah.
Take the sunglasses off. Get a little.
Let me see the eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak some things.
Which one of your art forms makes you feel the most vulnerable?
Ooh.
Because I was okay. So I came up with this question myself because I just see that you do a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm interested in like how I'm phrasing it. Don't take this so personal, but like, what is the thing that maybe you? I don't want to say you're not the best at, or just makes you feel like, like,
oh yeah, like
I'm trying, like I want to do it, but I may not be the best at it, but I still want to do it.
I feel like that when it comes to I mean it's subjective. I don't think I've ever had someone tell me like, oh, you're not that good at this thing. But personally, like I think poetry, sometimes like writing is just so vulnerable for me.
Yeah.
When I speak very bluntly, and I made a joke that like poets are supposed to speak poetically. They paint with their words. Me, I'm just like I throw that. I'm feeling So as a poet, sometimes I be feeling like damn, like I be like re-editing my shit. Like maybe I can say this in a little more, So
like a little,
I think, but I love
finesse or something.
Exactly, yeah. So but I think there's a challenge within that because it's like, all right, so why? What is it that makes it so blunt? Maybe go find some other synonyms. Go outside and find an example of something that expresses what you're trying to express. So it's a good challenge. And I believe that sometimes when you have a challenge with something, you end up getting really good at it because it's a challenge. It's like damn, like, and I don't know if y'all into zodiacs. I'm a Taurus, so I'm a little stubborn.
Taurus is our favorite.
I'm a little stubborn, so sometimes I notice it's the things that like that piss me off that make me want to like keep trying. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I'm gonna get this.
No,
shit,
that I have this like, it's not a saying, but it's like this thing where I feel like like in order to figure out what interests you, right? There's like things that you try, and if you're not automatically good at them, the things that make you be like, damn, I want to go back and do it again, because there's some things that you can do that
You're
You're
not
like,
good
I was
at
good at it, and I don't want to
fuck
ever do
that.
it again, right? You're like, fuck that, I'll never do it again. But there's some things that you're like, I want to get better.
That's me, like soccer. I
With
tried
soccer?
soccer when
Okay.
I was younger. It wasn't even necessarily that I was bad at it, but
Yeah.
it was just like I'm not that good, but I also like
Yeah.
don't want to be that good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
I feel it.
Yeah.
But no, I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Oh, the next one. Yes, I saw on your profile that you consider yourself androgynous. And there was oh my gosh, I need to look at this question again
Androgyny.
because I'm very curious about this. Honestly, open it really quick because my sister, because Cody considers herself androgynous too.
Mhm.
I don't. I wouldn't say that about myself. But yes, which is subjective. I was like, androgynous
Yeah.
is subjective because I was like, no, that's a subjective thing. You obviously feel that way about yourself.
Yeah.
You can only be that if you agree.
Mhm.
Because somebody could say, oh, you're this or that, and you're like, no, I'm not. Anyway.
That is very true.
So you agree. So how do you find yourself expressing your androgyny? Like, what is it about you that you're like, oh, I do agree that probably is androgynous? And then how does knowing that or agreeing with that about yourself affect your perspective, like on your art and like how you just do stuff?
Oh my gosh. My androgyny is just embedded in me. So I was a little kid. I always got, called like a boy and stuff like that. I was always playing basketball. I had an older brother. So I was always a tomboy, right? And back to these labels, back to these terms. Like the tomboy could be almost like TLC. It could be like Aaliyah.
Okay.
It could be,
right.
But there's like a certain like crossover that goes like where it's like, nah, you're just a little more. than So that was me when I was younger. And people would tell me certain things. And after a while, I'm like, nah, I'm this, I'm that. But as a grown woman, like I see it in myself, like it's probably the mannerisms, it's the vibe. Like I'm very like I'm a go getter. I'm gonna go do what I need to do. But at the same time, like my femininity is something I hold like close to me. My womanhood is something I hold like very important to me.
Yeah.
So androgyny is more of just like definitely my style. I naturally just like I always loved like boys' clothes when I was younger.
Same.
I go to the store. I'm heading right to them. My mom's like,
Yeah.
So I tend to just like more like masculine things. But I would say even like as a performer, like I get real like aggressive and I see it in myself. I'm like, you know what, like it's vibes. So I love that term because it really just expresses like exactly what you said. It is subjective. I kind of shy away from just the more harsh like terms to try to like describe like my identity. I just feel like androgyny is like some people can see it, some people don't see it. You know?
Some people would be like, "What are you talking about?"
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I ain't felt that vibe.
To me, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah. So it just depends on like the vibe, but that's why I chose it because I got like really in my head about like labels and all this other stuff. So I like that one.
And I really feel like that comes across. It's very apparent, I feel like, in your art and from what I've seen that you really do like you really balance that. I feel like that femininity.
It's been a
the
work in progress.
Yeah. and I feel like it's intentional too. I can see that too.
But also very unintentional.
Yeah,
like you're just being yourself.
Nah, it's definitely a mixture of exactly.
Unintentional.
It's very unintentional. Then once I started to learn the perspectives of the way people were like kind of perceiving me, I was like, oh, let me like dive a little more into this.
Yeah,
I can fuck with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because just looking at your profile on Instagram, I feel like there's a lot of really like sexy.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like I
see
that, and very feminine too.
Very. Oh, hell yeah. Nah, I fucks with it.
Yeah, and then there's that balance too, of the masculinity and like just that strong. I feel like anything that's like strongly automatically like.
And I like to work out. I like to be a little fit, so I don't mind. Doing a little something.
I'm a bit ignorant. What does that word even mean?
Which one?
Masculine.
Androgyny.
Oh, it means to have characteristics of the opposite gender or something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Literally characteristics, traits, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, from what we've also seen, you roller skate.
Yeah.
Which is like honestly what like I feel like it's a big fear of mine.
It's one of the
Really?
things I just
Yeah,
cannot
I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna bust my
That's
ass.
the point.
I
You
don't
gotta
want to.
fall,
Like,
and
I
then you
don't-
get back up and you try again.
I remember the first time I got on a skateboard. I ended up learning to skate later. Skateboard later.
Skateboarding is scarier, in my opinion.
No, what? Nah, it's really not. But I remember the first time I got on a skateboard, I fell. I hurt my tailbone.
Oh no.
I hit my
Oh,
tailbone
Wait,
and
rollerblades or you're saying
Skateboard.
Skateboard. On
skateboard.
damn.
And it was like for a month. I was just like,
Nah,
Yeah.
the tailbone's wild. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
But okay, let me get to the question. So we see you can roller skate. Who gave you your first pair of roller skates? And what's your favorite like trick to pull off?
Okay, yeah, definitely my mom's. We used to go, shout out to Jersey, we used to go to Skate 22 on Route 22. So we go down there, and like I said, I got an older brother, so anything he liked, I was into. So he would go down there, and they would do this move called the crazy legs or something like that, and it's like you do that with the skate. So I was like, damn, like I really want to learn that. But I actually took a break, and I picked it back up during the pandemic because I was like, wait, like why'd I stop doing this?
Yeah, it used to bring you a lot of joy.
Exactly, and it's just like movement. It's good cardio. Like I love to
Yeah.
dance, so yeah.
Yeah, it is like incorporating dance with like exercise. I feel like.
And I love to skate backwards. It's really simple,
Yeah.
but it's just
Now
like
that's a
when you're
flex.
vibing, it's just like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
flex.
Except when it's a whole bunch of little kids in the ring, then it's
Yeah.
just like damn.
I
Move.
remember. I think I went ice skating.
I like ice skating too.
And I just remember my hips like the next day, like, oh my God, I was
Yeah.
so sore. I'm like, this is really a lot of work. Like, you really have to be strong legs in order to skate. Like,
I did a lot of athletic things when I was younger, so that might be why. I was like a lifeguard when I was younger. I did tap, ballet, and jazz, so I've always been in movement. So when
Okay.
I'm not, I don't feel like myself.
Yeah.
I be like kind of like, like what am I doing? So,
yeah, I hear you. I try to, I try to stay active because, growing up, I did play sports.
what you played?
I played basketball.
Yes, me too.
Oh, yeah?
What position?
Okay, I was center.
I was gonna say yeah, you got the height.
you're not gonna have
I was
center.
point guard.
But
So.
I wasn't good though. I was
No, you got the height though. That's why you got the rebound.
Everybody thought I was so much better than I was. I just looked like I was. I was struggling. I swear. And my mom is a basketball prodigy. She still has she still has a record at her old high school that hasn't been broken.
Yes, mom.
Yeah,
So I wanted to live up to that so bad, but I just was not naturally good at it. And it definitely wasn't my thing. But I tried. I really tried. And I feel like I like faked it enough, to where people was.
Yeah, I loved basketball, but mainly like for myself. So I'll be like in the backyard dribbling and stuff like that. But once I got on the court and they like start go up the court, and it's like you blowing my shit. Please.
Okay, I know we got to get through these questions.
Right.
Make sure we get through everything. Okay, so locked in. I would love to know more about your locks. I want to know how long you've been growing them.
Ooh, it's a process.
And your preferred locking technique. How do you lock them? Yeah.
Okay, so I started back in like 2017. I had freeform, so I had afro, and then I just let it lock up.
Oh wow.
But I saw somebody's locks, and I was like, "How are yours like that specifically?" So they had a lot of like married locks. You know what that means? Like where it's like they kind of. I probably have some. Yeah, they like come together, but they split apart. And they were like, "Oh, because when they grow, I pull them apart." And I'm like, "Oh, word," because I never wanted the Basquiat. Like I don't want my hair to be stuck in like one position. I like the versatility, so I just pull them apart. I pull them apart, but I am about to become, not freeform anymore because it's a lot. Like I just got like thick hair, and that's why I be throwing on the hats.
You have
thick
so
and thick.
Those are
Yeah.
beautiful locks.
Thank
I was
you,
like,
thank you.
I wish my locks were that thick.
Nah, yours are amazing though. I love them.
Thank you.
But nah, I'm about
love
to
the
become.
volume.
Thank you. I'm about to become team retwist
Team
because I
retwist,
gotta
How do you think it's palm retwist? Are you gonna do crochet? What do you think you're gonna do?
I think the palm that seems the most. I've crocheted some of them that like came off at the end and stuff like that. I hear that kind of happens over time.
Yeah, I'm balanced now. They used to be the same length, but I lost this one, like part of it.
Do you have an issue? Do you like ever lose like a
Hell yeah?
little?
Oh my gosh, I got like a whole. I got them in my dress.
Yeah, you keep them.
Yeah, because I don't know. I heard you're not supposed to like get rid of your hair. You're supposed to like burn it.
Yeah,
so I haven't had the process of burning it. I'm just like,
so you just about to have a whole bonfire.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of it? Just
hell yeah.
Okay, wait. My last lock question, because now I'm gonna say, because I had formulas before you got here, and I was like, oh, I want to know if you feel like they give you superpowers.
Oh,
because I feel like my hair. Like, I don't know. Ever since I've been growing my hair, I just feel like things are better in life. But I don't know. Do you feel that way?
I
or-
do. Excuse me, I didn't
Okay.
mean to hit you.
Okay.
But yeah, I do feel like my locks gave me like I think they make me more aware of my journey because I look at photos, I'm like, oh yeah, they were this.
Yeah.
They were da-da-da.
It's a way to kind of like check on the time.
Yes, and then also I think they taught me to just be overall more natural. So when I started my locks, like I said, I freeformed, and I never told nobody this, but basically I had a weird relationship with my hair. You know, sometimes when the shrinkage, we don't like it.
Yeah.
We want the
Oh
length.
my
We want to
gosh.
feel like, oh my gosh, my hair is long. So
Yeah.
during my first few stages of having freeform like afro, I would blow dry the front of my hair to make it straight, to make it longer.
Yeah. To kind of,
And then after like I think 2 years into my locks, I was like, why did I do that? Because now I'm seeing the change in my hair. So it taught me so much stuff. It was like, girl, like just let things be. Like stop trying to like force it. Like you gotta let it grow. It's gonna have that little stage, but just
patience.
yeah.
Right?
So I lost like a good amount of like my locks just having to kind of like restart them. So
from the heat damage. That.
yeah. And then I had the nerve to bleach them during the pandemic. So
I've heard that. I'm not gonna do it because I've heard so many stories.
henna.
Yeah.
Try that.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I dyed like the end of my. They're kind of still brown, but I do feel like there was damage that was done. Like some of my locks, I'm like, okay, they were damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was like. Oh, should we take a quick break?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm down to take some more sips.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. We're gonna pour up a few more refreshments.
Get right back to it.
We'll be back to ask you a few more questions before we have Leesy perform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to it. Ah.
So we are back, you guys. We are here with motherfucking Leesy, and we're gonna get into
A few more questions.
a few more questions. So we know that you also model. As an expressionist, you do a few things, and one of them is modeling. Yeah, which is I feel like a really amazing form of expression.
We might know a little something.
We might know a little something about that. We
Yeah,
wanted to
the
know,
professionals.
yeah, we wanted to know what was your coolest modeling gig so far.
So far, definitely probably the Not Okay Club. Their campaign, they're like a crochet group. So
wow.
the pieces were just so intricate. As you guys can see, I just like details.
Yeah,
I like
it's
stuff.
all in the details.
Exactly. So they had like, cause usually we see crochet things and it's kind of like more of a bigger thread. Like it's.
They got down to the good
Yeah,
stuff.
it was like just the whole
small
pant, which
knit.
is I'm like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
So shout out Not Okay Club and Blue, she styled me and did the art direction. So
Right, I have to check their stuff out because I definitely like crochet. I crochet myself, and nothing crazy, but I like doing bikinis. That's my thing.
okay.
But
like
I would
that.
love to check out their stuff. Okay.
Okay.
next?
So I feel like we're gonna have you perform today, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I feel like one thing that I really admire you for is your music, because we got a chance to listen to, some of your songs, and I just think music is like one form of expression that I think can be universal.
Definitely.
And you just released a new single, or excuse me, or one of your latest singles that you released is a song called Feelings For. Feelings For.
Yeah,
that's
the black vernacular expression.
Yeah, Feelings For. And I just wanted you to tell us a little bit more about it.
So that single is like, oh my gosh, like first of all, I ain't dropped music since mad long. So shout out Dream Mode. It's a collaborative single with a producer named Dream Mode, who's also from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. Shout out Jersey. But basically he just sent me the beat. He was like, yo, I'm putting together a project, let me know if you got something to this. And I did like this one reference and I wasn't like really feeling it. And then at the time, and it ain't even about them, but I was in this little situation thing,
Okay.
and and I don't know, I just learned a lot about myself in that moment.
Yeah.
So the overarching thing was just like, all right, like if it's gonna hurt, make it good. Give me something worth feeling for.
Ooh.
And then from there, it was also like this. So basically, like I was in a situationship. I don't like claim that stuff. Like I really don't even like that stuff. But being this year was crazy for me. And so long story short, I was basically told like once it was time for me to like express what I wanted, it was like, oh, why you acting like this? What you in your feelings for? So it's like all of these different, like I did about my feelings. Like I'm just a sensitive person. That's why I'm an artist. So the single is essentially like me expressing like a part of myself that I never really put into music. I was always kind of giving off like the more like I do this, I do that. But it's actually about heartbreak. Like it's my little way of trying to be like, damn, like I actually did get my heart broken a little bit. And the honesty of that. So and then also it's like to learn my relationship with like relationships. Like why why X, Y, and Z? Why do we do I think our generation is like everyone's always talking about dating. We using these dating apps. We 50-50 or do we want to do da-da-da. So the song itself was just like, damn, like how can I express a more vulnerable side of myself without getting too deep in it? Back to the poetry thing.
I work with that because seriously, as an artist, with my music, I don't like to talk about heartbreak too much because I'm here to like have fun and like empower and like I have that's where I like to just mentally naturally resonate. That's me. Like getting into heartbreak and woe is me. Like, it's not my thing too much.
I've been that for a while. That's actually why I stopped dropping music back in 2018. One of my last songs was a song called Conflicted. And I was just deep in my feelings. And, like, I bumped it. I went to perform it. And I was just like, oh, no, I don't like this song. I was like, nah, and I took it. It's not too vulnerable, but it's just like sometimes we really do play the victim role. Like sometimes, shit happens to a lot of us. It's like, charge it to the game and move on, girl. So that's where I'm at now.
You're living. Like,
you're experiencing.
Welcome.
Welcome to the club.
Precisely. So that's what Feelings For is about. And it's just like a little funky, like groovy tune. Like it's not too deep. The poetry is a little more where I get deeper. But I do have some new projects, some new things coming out that I'm playing the bass on and I'm playing the guitar on, and that stuff is a little deep. So I'm giving myself the space to be that, but that's gonna be more of like a overall project, not just a single.
So picture your future. What's one dream project that feels so wild it almost scares you, but you know you'll get there?
Damn.
That's a great question, by the way.
Yeah. The multimedia in me is just like everything.
Yeah, right.
But I would say
a movie.
Exactly. Probably my.
Do you see that?
Like in a movie?
Yeah, like
actually, being like a superhero. It's funny you asked me a question about like my locks and
Same.
Yeah, sorry. You're good. I feel like having to take on that kind of role would be like.
God, I feel like a warrior inside, like literally. Yeah.
No, I would play a warrior, or I would be like my father's in the military, so I would play like a military turn / like militant, like just like on my own, like by what is it called, like a vagabond, like like I'm just like on my own, like detective, like
I don't know. There's a good word for that. Like I'm thinking
rogue. You turn rogue and like
rogue. There we go. Go rogue.
Yes. Cast me.
In my heart, I'm like I could do that shit.
Yeah. Wait. Paint that picture really clear for you. I feel like we were talking a lot through it. So what would be like your the dream project that you would like to work on, like
I mean realistically, like probably anything that has to do with like building community. Right now I'm in my community bag, so I really like to just like be able to build a platform for all of us to vibe, which is why I like this, I like the apartment and stuff like that. But I would like to play like a superhero or something like that in a movie. I looked up to like Will Smith and like Queen Latifah because they have like a beautiful like
I love Queen Latifah.
They were like musicians that turned into actors, and I kind of relate to that in a way. So I would like to play a role like that. But I do think my personal work, even if it's not something that people pay me a lot of money to make, it's still like very important. So this next project, whenever it does drop, is probably going to be like my Emancipation of Mimi, my Miseducation of Lauryn Hill vibes. Like, it's going to be just like everything. And I'm just like, I need to finally get this shit out. So.
Beautiful. Yeah, I would love to see you as a superhero for real.
I would love that. And
I got the wardrobe for it, so
Yeah, the leather pants.
come on.
Yeah, I love it. You need some leather gloves.
mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of all the weapons.
Was that a toothpick?
Oh my God,
I feel like
so-
you just spit in a toothpick. Was that what that was? I feel like you just went like this.
Mm-hmm. I actually
don't
did
know.
play like a superhero in this, but it was y'all know what a concept of trailer is? Concept of proof. It's basically what filmmakers make when they want to they have a concept and they want to ship it to bigger studios.
Yeah.
So I got to play this stud that is like a Wolverine. So I had like stuff coming out of my arms and shit like that. It was interesting, and that's what gave me the idea like I could do something else like this.
Yeah,
But maybe
I
not
love
like
that.
Wolverine.
I hope I want to share this story, just a quick story because
We love an antidote.
yeah, I know. in regards to that, because
Okay,
I
make
want
it
to
quick.
I want to be a superhero too. Okay, so I did this video. I did this video for Snoop Dogg, like back in the day, and I got to play. It was it was like a play on blaxploitation movie posters.
Okay.
And so I got to play all these characters, these like blaxploitation like
What's
women.
the guy's name? Shug or what's the main? You know what I'm talking
Shaft?
about? Yes, there we go.
Shaft.
Something like that.
Yes. So
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
any of the women, like even the poster we have here, like the woman in the back. I got to play all these different
I need my glasses.
women from all these all these posters. Like I had all these cool weapons and stuff, like these fake like bazookas and like these handguns, and like I got to do that. Like
what was your name?
I didn't have a name because we were just
called you Cody Lee.
I guess. They called me I went by Cody Lee, but I got to do all these different kinds of characters with all these weapons, and it was honestly the most fun I've ever had in my life. I didn't get to keep any weapons. They didn't give me any.
I would have stole some.
But I feel like the video is proof. I got to I had like guns and like it was just the coolest thing I've ever done in my life, and I just would love to like be a superhero as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black girls are superheroes.
We are. Okay.
Oh, easy. Handles. Can you tell people where they can find all of your work and,
Motherfucking Leesy on everything.
Everything.
MFINLEESY.com. That's my website if you want to check my portfolio stuff. I got Instagram. It's kind of like a portfolio too. I am on TikTok, but I heard TikTok's finna get banned.
I know.
So
What's going on with
see.
TikTok?
I wouldn't even be mad.
You don't like TikTok?
It's okay.
I love
It's
TikTok.
another thing I have to learn, and I feel like I haven't learned it fully. So I'm just like, okay,
TikTok
take it
is
away.
very niche, and
Yeah,
the
it is very niche.
the content is like low key like educational. Like that's why I like it.
Okay.
But like I feel it. It's social media. So I'm not gonna be like that heartbroken.
Right.
I've had my little moments on there, you know.
Well, see, I wonder if it's really gonna go. I'm
don't
right.
think so.
You think they're gonna?
I don't think so
figure
either.
Something out.
Yeah,
they're just trying to keep us entertained.
That or get us ruffled up.
Yeah,
Like,
Exactly. Everybody's pushing out more content now than ever.
exactly.
because-
They're using it.
more than ever. So like, I gotta get it out because
They tried something new called Lemon 8. Did y'all hear that?
What is that?
I don't know. I don't like the way it looks.
I don't like the name of it. I don't like the name
I don't like
of
what
it
it's
either.
talking. I don't like the
I'm
name.
Lemon.
Have you heard
Yeah,
of Blue
no.
Sky?
No.
Blue Sky.
No.
That sounds like
It's
a
like
credit
a-
card.
is
You
this
gotta
like
get
a,
on that ASAP. That's the new
What
joint.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the black Twitter.
That's the new joint.
Yeah, like the real.
I like
real
black Twitter.
right? No, yeah.
I miss Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter got messy.
It got messy. It did. It
I posted too much unpopular opinions on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Everybody.
Twitter is where you can just complain about shit.
That's why I never
complain
did it,
about
'cause I'm
shit.
already a ranty type of person.
I am. Oh my god.
So I'm like, I don't think everybody
We don't need
needs
Tosh to have.
No.
You don't need Twitter.
Yeah, you know I don't.
You're gonna look back at that
I
next
will
year.
wait
and be
our
like,
brand.
what
I'll
did I-
ruin our brand.
What's
I'll
y'all
ruin it.
signs?
Leo.
Leo, yeah.
Oh, okay, fire. I like that. I'm a Sag rising, so I love the fire.
My Sag is always
you know?
I'm always.
I think
love
we're
the
at
fire.
Taurus rising.
Yes, gang, gang,
Yeah,
gang,
that's
gang,
why I
gang.
love my Taurus.
Oh, so you can
Yeah.
rant right here.
We can rant right here.
Yeah,
yeah. Wait, hold on.
weird.
Hold on. Don't get her started, please.
Don't follow me on Instagram because I be ranting on there sometimes.
Me too.
Late in the night.
Me too.
You gotta say,
When
put
I've
the
had
camera
to-
on me. Put the camera on me.
No, I gotta get this off my
Then I
chest.
delete it and I delete it in the morning. Then I read about
When you think about it, you're like, maybe
How did I get over this person?
maybe I was
I want to ask this last question.
maybe
You have
I
one
was
more
a little
question?
too wild. Maybe it's a little too personal.
There is one more.
I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Simple. I know it's simple.
Yeah, it's just a chill question. We're
Oh my
gonna
God.
wrap
We need to
wrap
get to
this
the
up.
performance.
Okay, and last but not least, you guys. Last but not least, You get that?
Yeah,
You
like
get
that.
Last but not leasty.
Last but not leasty. Any advice for creators who feel stuck in one form of expression because you are the
Most I
thing?
mean, go to another one.
No, that's it, right? Right?
That's literally it. There's a quote by Joni Mitchell, and it talks about like writer's block, and she said that there's no such thing as writer's block because if you have writer's block, you're basically just telling yourself that whatever it is you're doing in that moment, it's either A, not good enough, or you just need to, she said, like, you crop and like reframe. And sometimes that cropping and reframing is just like I said, like I might have an idea. So let's say I wrote out a screenplay. Well, that shit costs mad money to do. I don't So I took the screenplay and I wrote a song based off of that. Or it's like you could still create the idea, but just move it in a different way. But if you're so passionate about that one, medium, then go watch some YouTube videos. Go just get influenced by life, but don't get stuck. Like that's not what art is about. that's the opposite of
Keep
it.
it
So be
moving.
free. Like that's literally the point of it.
Feel that.
So keep it trucking, keep it moving.
You hear that, guys? There's no such thing as writer's block. You just gotta pivot a little bit, right? Just pivot and express it in different ways.
Rework it, remix it.
I did have one more question.
Yeah.
You said that things that you're not good at, you just don't want. Sometimes you just don't want to get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
But is there anything that you have been really good at, but you just don't want to pursue?
Photography, I guess. Like I don't do it as much. Even though I met you during but since then that was probably one of my last photography.
I'm just saying that because I think you're so cool. You're so much. You do so many things.
You need to be in front of the camera.
I know it. Yo, when I would I would do stuff and like I'll pull up. I'll be like the behind the scenes photographer. And people be like, oh, are you like modeling? Are we shooting? Yeah, and I'm just like, nah, I'm the photographer. So after a while, I just kind of accepted it. And then I would post other people, and I noticed that people just wouldn't really rock with it because it just wasn't me. I was like, oh shit. So I've been kind of accepting it, but it's always gonna be a love. It's like one of my first loves, so I do it personally. But I'm more of like I do like doing lighting design and art direction, creative direction. So and set design. So
Why? We gotta get into this outfit too. Styles like
her outfit's fire.
Yeah. Get to the details. But that was amazing. Okay, we're gonna get the stage set up, y'all, because motherfucking Leesy's about to perform. I'm super excited.
Yes. About to perform Gimme. It's a track that actually has the India Irie sample. That's one of my favorite singers. So let's get into it.
All right. All right, you guys. Meet us back at the apartment in a few minutes.
Take off like a rocket into the stars. If that's where I find your love, never to Mars. My celestial lover is a star, directed from the constellation of my incarnations. Only you know who you are.
All right, y'all. This is the part of the show that I love the most because we get to do live performances. I'm so excited to see motherfucking Leesy do her thing right now. So, coming to you live from Department Stage, motherfucking Leesy.
Thank you for having me.
Give me attention. Don't stop till I say when. Now you reflecting how she ain't me and she could never be. Hesitance covers the confidence. We exchange thoughts under muffled breaths. Hendo speaking for me. Anxiety speaking to me. Can't neglect what's a wreck. In my presence in her crib, get her wet. Can't no man admit it. Give me clarity. Can't no man, I admit I gave you all of me. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Physique distract them. Don't get nothing done. I've been running like athletes. That's that nomadic. While I'm trapping, had it. Treat life like method acting. Yeah, and I can do the passive. Bitch, I'm active. Yeah, I used to mask it. Now I film it up like coochies in the attic. Foo artist. All I do is grab it. Turn the slave ship to a yacht with some dope. Tap dance on the deck as we pass the mo. Abundance filled, bitch, I'm about to blow. When the folks gon' pay, I gotta go. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Lost my focus, lost sight of my goals. For the glitter and gold. Hey, everything a little more. This is what I was told. It's the little things. Give me all of the Thank you for having me. Shout out to the apartment.
Fire. Yeah, no, it's good.
But I know
Yeah, that's beautiful.
We're here for all of it.
Specific spot.
Nope, it's up to you. You have to pick it.
Is there like I could draw whatever I want?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You just gotta sign
There's
it.
no protocol. But you do have to put the D on there first.
Oh, that's what's
You don't have to pick that
18?
part.
The 19, 14.
19. That's the department. And we out. And we out. Hey, it's a vibe.
And we out. Hey, and we out. You're gonna make it. Say it. Hey, good night, you guys. Thanks for joining us on Apartment. And we'll see you soon.
The production side of me came out. He's the wire in the way.
Yeah, right? Yeah.